Welcome to Giants Blitz, brought to you live at ChilliwackGiants.com. I'm your host, Tim Amey, and of course our sponsor, J. Adams Plumbing. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. Wayne Bjorgi, and of course I sort of kicked myself because I never thought to have Wayne on ever before. To give you a bit of background, 27 years ago, Keith Curry, Don Weens, and Wayne, Mr. Bjorgi here, started Chilliwack Minor Football, the Giants. And Wayne is one of the original, of course, three horsemen of that, and he's one of the only one of the three that has stuck around for the entire 27 years and was president for about 25 of those. And Wayne, why don't you, first of all, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. And why don't you take us back to those early days when you first got things started? Like, what was the whole impetus to get the football going for the kids?
Well, how far back do you want to go?
I want to go back to the very beginning when there was no football until why you got the whole thing started.
1990, my son wanted to play football. We were playing in Langley, and we moved back to Chilliwack, and we said, no, we're going to start football here. So Keith, Don, and myself started up Chilliwack Minor Football in 92.
And what was the process that got things started?
It was a lot of trial and error. We didn't know how to start an association, but people helped us and guided us through, so we got it going.
But I mean, you had to get fields, you had to get equipment, you had to get players, you had to get coaches. I mean, and you're starting from scratch. Like, how did you get all that going?
Okay, well, first off, we had lots of players. Lots of players wanted to play football. Fields, the city was, it was new to them, so they gave us fields, but they weren't the greatest. So, but eventually they came around and look at the great facility we play at now.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was gear. We had to raise money. There's all the usual things when you have an organization.
So how'd you get the money raised? Like, what was that process?
That's 27 years ago. I'm trying to remember how we did it. It was car washes, bake sales. We just did every little thing we could.
So, but now you were living in Chilliwack, but your son was still playing in Langley. You were driving back and forth. Weren't you guys doing that?
90, we played in Langley. 91, we played in Langley. 92, we started in Chilliwack. So 91, we had to drive from Chilliwack to Langley.
Just to play. And there was several families doing that. We were bringing lots of people down there, so we ended up starting a whole association here just because of that. Yeah. Now, at the time there were two teams, right? There were almost two associations within the city.
Yes. So the Steelers started up. I think it was the same year or the year after. I can't remember which. And that they were around for a year or two, and then we merged. We were originally the Greyhawks and the Steelers, and then we merged and became the Giants.
And why did you pick the name Giants? Where did that come from?
The president at the time liked the New York Giants, so he chose the name Giants.
Did you ever have to pay any royalties to the Giants? Because you stole the logo,
just
blatantly.
No, our logo's different now.
It used to be, though.
The
GC now, but the original.
But that's their old logo. I don't know if they have rights to it anymore.
I have no idea. Yeah. Okay.
No idea.
So take me through those early years because I mean, what about the coaching? Like, how'd you get the coaches up?
Oh, there was lots of coaches. We had lots of players and lots of coaches. There was no problem at all there. And a lot of them were from the old Sardis and Chilliwack football teams.
Oh, okay.
Like
the high schools.
Yeah, the high schools. And like Keith Curry had played there, so he brought out like guys like Dave Haynes and a number of other guys, like so many I can't remember. But
the Sashes, Jim Sash.
Yeah, Jim Sash, sorry, all the Sash, and of course Jeff's played for us, and some of the other Sash cousins played for us. Yeah, so we had lots of people like that. Played.
And I mean, fields were I think was, if I'm not mistaken, this field was gravel, wasn't it?
Yep. It was a practice field at the time.
Okay.
A little bit shorter, and it was gravel, so it was called an all-weather field. And they, it was really hard to practice on because it's gravel, and we
Makes
had a lot
tough.
We actually had some bad incidents with guys getting gravel in their eyes and stuff. It was not good. No, it was bad. So the city, I think our president at the time, Jerry DeCone, he said he worked with the city, and they decided they were going to make this a sandgrass field.
Okay.
So they took the all-weather turf out, put the sandgrass in, which is almost not all-weather, but it's pretty close. Right. It's very durable. It can rain all at once, and because of the sand, it just goes right through. So he convinced them to do that, and then I don't know, maybe 12 years ago, they decided to put the artificial turf in, and we've been golden ever since.
Okay. And now you played on the south side. Yeah, I think at Sardis.
Yeah, for a while we played there.
And you had night games, but we had no lights. So how did you? Well, what's on that one?
So we would have 5 trucks go down to the rental place and get those big construction lights, and they would pull them to the field, and we'd set up 3 on one side, 2 on the other, and start up the generators, and we would have lights on the field.
So you actually had to set up your own lights.
Yep.
To play at night.
Yep.
So the shadows must have been crazy.
It was nuts, especially in a heavy rain. And then you would line the field with lime, and the lines would disappear, or they would be. Yeah, it's horrible.
But those were the fun days.
The good old days. Yeah.
Now there was Townsend became that. When did Townsend become the home of the official home of the Giants?
Well, once they put the sandgrass field in here, we moved here.
Right.
We'd been playing at Sardis. We'd played at 80 Rundle. I can't remember where else we played. Yeah, those are the 2 main ones we played at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for a long time, it was the midgets on Friday nights. Like, when did Friday Night Lights come around?
We did the Friday night games at Sardis, and then when we came here, we played a number of Friday night games here also. It was most time it was midgets, sometimes it was bantam.
But it became sort of the place for the kids to hang out though every Friday.
Yeah. One time we had a game here, and the entire parking lot was full from the high schools. They all came here. There was people driving around. There was a lot of people here. The stands are just packed end to end. Yeah, so it was quite interesting.
It was a fun time. Of course, that you get enough teenagers at the same spot week after week.
Yeah.
I think the Mounties finally had to force you guys to shut it down and bring the Atom and the Pee Wee teams in.
No, it wasn't quite that bad, but it was good. It was really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, of course, we're broadcasting at ChilliwackGiants.com, and that's your baby. So, I mean, how did that get started?
We were.
How old's the internet?
Yeah, that was back in the early days of the internet. Yeah. So we started up the website ChilliwackGiants.com. At the same time, Langley did theirs. So there was 2 football associations in the province that had an actual website. And I actually had people saying, well, why do you want to do that? What do you need a website for? So, of course, nowadays everybody has websites, right? But back then it was kind of unique. And
now, how many years ago we're talking back?
I don't remember.
15?
Yeah, at least. Yeah. At least maybe closer to 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was, because I mean, you're not an IT guy by trade. You're actually a plumber.
And it was by hit or miss. I played with a lot of different stuff and tried it out. It wasn't elaborate.
Yeah.
It wasn't elaborate by any stretch. It was a couple of pages, and you didn't have video like we have now. There's, of course, YouTube. It was way before YouTube. Didn't even think about video.
Yeah.
So it's just mostly for information, scheduling, rules, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. And then as technology came, you started broadcasting the games online, right?
Yep. Hey, Robbie, when did we start that? What year? 2008. So we've been doing 11 years now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 11 years of broadcasting.
Yep.
And the announcing. So, I mean, this really does set you apart from the other associations, because no one has a Friday Night Lights gig like we do.
No, I don't think they do. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it must be a source of pride to see these global broadcasts. Right?
Well, yeah, we actually have a lot of people watch over the years. One of the stories I like to tell is about the dad in Afghanistan. He was in the military. His son, he got to watch his son's touchdown in Afghanistan.
At Kandahar Airfield.
Now, with YouTube, you're usually run about 30 seconds behind. So he had been on the phone, so he knew his son got the touchdown. So when he was watching, he already knew, but he got to see it anyway, right? Just a few seconds after it happened. So that was really cool.
I mean, it's a lot of work to set this up, but when you hear a story like that.
Yeah. No, that makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah.
We've had people watch from all over the world. Mexico. They go on holidays. They get to see their son or daughter play, and they like that. So
it is. And of course, I broadcast the games, and people come up and say, "Hey, say hi to so and so's grandma watching from Edmonton or whatever," and it's great.
It's there, yeah.
It is good. So that's the first 27 years. Where do you want to take it the next 27 years? Like, where do we go from here?
Ooh. 3D maybe, AR, artificial.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. We just take whatever comes to us. So
okay. Yeah. So there's no grand plan to have like the NFL to get the drones, they get the cameras on the wire, so you get the 3D. Yeah. You're not going to go there yet, or?
Well, anything's possible. I mean, we didn't think we could have aerial video. I have a drone. I mean, I can take aerial video any time. So anything is possible now. We've got end zone cameras. We've got, it's just sky's the limit for what we can do.
Yeah, and there's budgets, of course, right?
Yeah, there always is that.
There's always the budget.
That's usually the constraint.
You can do anything you want as long as you have the money to pay for it, right?
So I mean, technically we could go there's a technicality where we could start broadcasting in 4K if we had enough money to buy the equipment, right?
Right.
So,
But yeah. So, if you're watching and you're sitting on a nice big fat wallet and
but our first
tens of thousands of dollars you just don't know what to do with.
That's right.
Chilliwackgiants.com.
Yeah,
4K.
our first cameras were standard definition analog cameras, and we've progressed to digital HD. So we've come a long ways, and it shows.
It's great.
Yeah, it is.
It is good. And I get a lot of props because, of course, I announce and I call the games. And it was about 2 or 3 years ago we started Giants Blitz, our little interview show, just for fun.
Yes.
And
can I say you do a great job?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for doing this.
Well, thank you though, because back in 5 years ago, I signed my son up for Adam, and I had to announce. It was actually Harinder Kale, who was one of the parents, or Gavin, his son, played on the Adams team, and they're looking for volunteers. I'm like, put me down for sticks, whatever. And Harinder's like, no, Tim's got to announce. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, I'll announce. So I guess I did a pretty good job, and you come running up, and you're, hey, you want to do play-by-play? I'm like, okay, I've never really done it before. It's kind of, so you brought me on, and it was pretty brutal that first season, I'll admit. I wasn't very good. And then, of course, you found Matt Macri, and the two of us connected. And I want to say thank you to you and publicly shake your hand, because doing the Giants and being part of this association and doing these broadcasts, it means a lot to me. It gives me a real focus in life. Good. And everybody needs something outside of work and family and home to keep themselves driven and focused. And this really fills it for me. And it's I owe all of it to you. And thank you very much for your contribution and getting me in here. And when I come up with an idea for a show like this, you're like, let's go and do it. You just ran with it. So thank you so much. So
you say the first year you didn't do very well.
I didn't.
Was it maybe because you didn't know a lot about how football was
I didn't know anything about football. I had never done play-by-play before, which, in case you're watching, is a lot harder than it looks, because we all watch, NFL Sunday or whatever and pick apart Al Michaels or whoever and doesn't know what he's talking about. You know what? You get up there and you do it.
Exactly.
It's pretty tough. And, of course, I didn't have anybody to work with. Yeah. And then you found Matt, and then the two of us were the comic straight man duo, and just Matt really does make me look good. Like Matt deserves a lot of credit for our broadcasts.
But you've over the years you've learned a lot about football, the different plays, and now it's just almost like second nature to you. As you're
being a part of it for 5 years. The beautiful thing, we have the Bantam game tonight. I've watched these kids grow up in football, and I've grown up with them, so I actually have a real connection to these players and the junior Bantam team last week, and. I got Davis Lapierre last week as the co-host with me and did a wonderful job. And so it comes with time. I mean, you watch Fox Sports, it's all these guys do. They have banks of TVs and producers and all this, and we're kind of a,
And they get paid a lot of money, too.
They get a huge, yes. The referees in the NFL make $200,000 a year for 17 weeks of work. So,
but they work a lot in the off season to perfect themselves for that.
They do, yeah. But it's the point is we have a lot of fun with these broadcasts, and thank you very much. And I think we've all grown quite a bit over the years. So, Wayne, thank you very much for your contribution. And
thank you, Tim. Thank you.
I look forward to the next 27 years. Should we both be alive long enough. I'm senile enough, lucid enough to do the broadcast. So thank you very much. So we're going to take a break now and reapply our mascara because I didn't wear waterproof tonight and getting emotional here. And we have our junior Bantam, 9-man matchup, Langley and the Giants, and that's going to be coming up about 7:15. So I'm going to sign off. Giants Blitz brought to you by J. Adams Plumbing, Tim Amy, my guest Wayne Bjorgi, ChilliwackGiants.com. Thank you. High school going on the other side, so we got to make way more noise than them, okay? I'm talking to you guys. I want to hear the cheers. All right. Without further ado, in our 9-man matchup, the North Langley Bears, number 1, Caleb. Number 3, Zeke Bodell. Coming up, number 4, the Gale Force Wind, Matthew Gale. Standing proud at number 10, Karen Jengra. Number 12, Renzel Ron Aranaza. I think I said that right. Number 14, the little Dutch boy, Braden Van Meulen. Number 16, Owen Sieben. Number 17, Jordan Tamika. Number 18, At number 25, appropriately named Taylor Bear. You get that? Langley Bears, Taylor Bear? Okay. He's a little subdued, so. Okay. Number 27, Reese Griffiths. Number 29, Caden Bell. Number 1, Brass. Number 43, Titus Schroeder. Number 51, Matthew Van Das. Number 54, Jordan Williams. Big number 62, Manny Fotiu. Even bigger at 68, Dylan West. At number 71, Brandon Ing. And number 80, Juan Valley. Number 80 on the jersey, number 1 in the Valley. Huh? Yeah, all right, we got it. I'm on fire tonight, ladies. Number 81, Cameron Neal. Number 87, Big Ben Mangrew. And coming up, last but not least, number 99, Hunter Patterson, your North Langley Bears. There we go. And let's give it up for the home team. I know you're out there. Your Chilliwack Giants, number 1, Billy Hunter. Along the 50, Billy, the 50. There we go. Number 2, Money Mouse, Parker Clark. Coming up, number 8, pardon me. He used to be the chiropractor until she decided to play offense. Davis, Grit LaPerriere. Standing proud at number 10, Caleb Anhorn. Little subdued Chilliwack. Let's get some cheers going here. Number 25, Logan Boychuk. There you go. The home team, man. Come on. Number 33, Austin Wagner. Talking proud, number 34, the Torch, Logan Tucker. Coming in hard, number 50, the Bruiser, Evan Butler. Here we go, number 52, Dayton Roger. Number 55, Tyler Machine Gun Kelly. Looking hard at number 61, Logan the Locomotive Head. On the DL, but here and proud, supporting his team, number 63, Kalen Conrad. Looking good at number 64, Darren Friesen. Coming up big, the Ginger, number 65, Landon Nielsen. Number 80, Kira Bringenzo-Gansky. The man with a smile on his face, number 81, Jeremy the Hustle Matza. Number 83, Richie Rich Travelis Richley. Number 87 with his hair split back, Christian Scott. Got some nice product in there. And big number 89, the Power Ranger, Cade Kelly. Your Chilliwack Giants. Woo! All right. And now please stand, rise, remove your hats and headgear for the playing of our national anthem. And welcome to another exciting edition of Friday Night Lights here at ChilliwackGiants.com. I'm your host, Tim Amy, joined by none other than that handsome devil, the incomparable Mr. Matt Macri. How you doing, baby?
Excellent, Tim. Excellent. It's Friday night. It's football. We can't go wrong.
Yes, and last week, funny story, I was joined by the lovely and talented Miss Davis Lapierre, who did a superb job.
Yep.
She was absolutely great. But talking to some of the parents before the game last week.
There was one.
Well, it was going around that apparently someone, not me, in this broadcast was maybe talking a little big, talking a little smack before the game. The only reason Chilliwack had a chance because you were going to be up here broadcasting, and turns out you didn't broadcast. You were there coaching.
Yep.
And what was the score again? You were saying your team was going to win?
I don't keep track.
I think your team lost rather handily.
Yeah, we did. But you know what? They had a chance.
Yeah.
No, it was a good game, actually. I saw a lot of positives out of our team. We've had a rough year.
Yeah.
But I saw a lot of positives out of our team. And you know what? Chilliwack's got a good team.
Yeah, and honestly, Chilliwack's junior Bantam team this year is really outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm always a bit biased, but they're undefeated. They're playing superb.
And there's the top three teams are the top three for a reason. They're very solid.
Yeah.
Maple Ridge, North Langley, and Chilliwack, and then Abbotsford and Mission. We're on a learning year, so
it happens. It goes in cycles, right?
Yep.
No problem.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, I went over to your coaches because I had to get the rosters.
Yeah.
And I made mention about, I'm just going to be going after Macri all night. And they're like, oh, yeah, tear him to shreds. I told them the story. And part of me is thinking they actually threw the game just to make you look bad. I don't know if they would do that.
No, I do enough making myself look bad. I don't need anybody's help. So.
And in other news, how are your Dodgers doing?
Now, they had 5 more games than your Blue Jays.
5 whole. Ooh, 5. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, when you get to the postseason, it's the top, the best of the best, the cream of the crop. And Nationals are looking good this year.
National Cardinals
is interesting because the top 2, Atlanta and Dodgers, are out. And
here we go. Kick. A little worm burner fielded by none other than the bruiser himself, number 50, Evan Butler. And that gives the Chilliwack Giants 1st and 10 at the 53-yard line.
So you're saying the Butler did it?
Oh, wait, we didn't pot up.
Oh, gotta get those up.
Try it again. Butler did it. Oh. That's right.
Buddy.
All last week it was. Next week I'm with Matt Macri. That's right. Okay, 1st and 10. One man back, under center. Handoff up the middle, not bad. And then handoff to number 25. I believe that is Logan Boychuk. Picks up about, what are you going to give him, 3 yards, 4 yards?
I give about 4 yards of that
4
one.
yards on the carry, not bad.
That was a nice fullback dive straight up the middle. Just get ahead, pick up the yards that you can.
Yeah. It's a good start to the game to get some momentum going. Chilliwack, God love them. I know these kids, and I know Jerry Talker, the head coach. We coached flag together about 2 or 3 years ago. But they are in a bit deep in the 9-man here. Langley's a very strong team. There's a nice little pitch. Looks like it was fumbled, picked up, and it gets to about the offensive 50-yard line. And, of course, the fumble or the turnover fumble. Travis Richley, 83, picked that up. They're in a bit deep against Langley. Langley's always strong in 9-man. And going down this roster, Matthew Gale, Owen Sieben. We have some Meadow Ridge kids playing here.
Caleb
Gruniger. Jacob Brass. So this is a really loaded team. And unfortunately, Chilliwack's had a bit of trouble getting the team together. They've had some injuries. Some kids have switched or couldn't play. Gage O'Neill is camping. So they're in a bit tough. They got a short bench against a tough team, but God love them, they're out there playing football. So, and that's a turnover on down. Bears take over at their own 50-yard line, 1st and 10 Bears.
Well, it was a good run there, right into the brick wall that is the North Langley D-line, and they get the linebackers up for a blitz here, and they come running. The rest come running downhill. Stuffed him good right at the line. But now the defense's turn. They got to try and slow down this juggernaut Bears team. Yeah,
Chilliwack's got some. They got some good players. Logan Talker, I'm a big fan of. Billy Hunter's out today. He's got a bit of a swanky knee, so we'll see. We'll see what Billy's up to. There's a handoff, number 17, cuts to the outside, and there's Billy Hunter. Look at that, bad knee and all. Holds down Jordan Tamika, another all-star. You've coached him at Boredom Bowls.
I've seen him a lot in our broadcast. Tamika's got a lot of speed.
Yeah.
He's a good runner. He, what he gives up inside, he makes up in toughness. That's for sure.
And Langley's always got some kid that's just phenomenal, like just killer speed.
Oh yeah.
They're big too. Langley's always got big teams. Like they're just kids are huge. Drops back. Number 16's got some room. Cuts to the outside, and that's good enough for a first down. Of course, that's Owen Sieben, who you and I have watched play.
Oh, many times.
Many times. And he is just a fantastic quarterback.
His football IQ is really high. I mean, you watch here, he sees that it clears out. He doesn't have, everybody's covered, so he steps up, and he sees that he's got the running path to get the first down. I mean, we played against him in JB in the playoffs last year, and he did this to us all day. My half stayed back waiting for his throw because he's got a great arm.
Killer. Killer arm.
So he ran 12 yards. Yeah, every play. He's a smart football player.
Drops back, wants to pass, ball's up. Beautiful spiral. It's got a man, number 17, Jordan Tamika, and he is in the end zone. Look at that. 2 plays in. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Beautiful pass. Wide open man. Billy Hunter, of course, not is 100%. So, I mean, at corner, he just got outran. I just don't think Billy tore some ligaments in his knee or something like that. So,
yeah, he's pushing it out there. But, I mean, you got Tamika. He's such a fabulous runner. And he gets hit in stride here on this throw. And here's the Owen Sieben throw. And he's got some distance. There's Billy chasing him down, but no, he's on his horse.
He just had too much space.
Yeah.
Tried to shove him out of bounds, just couldn't do it. So here we go. It's early 6-0. Oh, going for 2. Ball is up. Does he have a man? He does. Number 4, Matthew Gale. We're going to be calling that. Yeah. We played Junior Bantam. It was the Gale and Sieben.
Yeah,
on the team, and it was. I remember doing the Friday night. I think it was a Friday night game, and it was the spring. It was spring we were doing it.
Yeah, it was the spring Bantam.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it was just Sieben to Gale, Sieben to Gale,
yeah.
Sieben to Gale. Like it's good. We're gonna be calling this all night. They're a very good team,
and they kept the majority of their players and then added to it.
Yeah,
I mean the majority of that 9-man team, and then they brought the guys in from Maple Ridge. That are Meadow Ridge that didn't have a team,
right?
So they cross the bridge and head on over to North Langley.
God forbid they come and play with us. God forbid. Anyway,
well, you're talking a bridge or Country Mile. Come on, it's a long haul out here to the Wild.
Oh, that's right. 200th. You just pass over.
The Jewel of the Nile.
The Jewel of the
Valley.
That's this. We're the Jewel of the Valley.
Jewel of the Valley.
Chilliwack is the Jewel of the Valley.
It's worth the drive.
It is.
But it's just a long drive to make 3 times a week.
I know. And you got practices, the kids coming out of school, mom and dad working, and everybody commutes, and
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what Chilliwack can do in offense here. We got 2 guys back. Number 1, Hunter. I can't read the other player's number. Is that Parker back there, number 2? No, that's Davis Lapierre. Whoop. Picks it up. Did she get up? Did she get up? They called it.
Yeah,
Davis Lapierre, that's my girl. She was with me last week, number 8.
Yeah, she can get back up fast enough there. If you can go down on a knee now and you can get right back up. But here she had a little bit of trouble handling the ball, and they blow it dead just before the hit comes in because you don't want to see somebody down on their knees getting hit like that. Yeah. So they blew it dead there because she was still fumbling with it, and the tackler was coming in hard.
You don't want anybody getting injured.
No.
Especially when you're down to 17 players.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're playing a game. Nobody wants to get hurt playing a game.
It's not.
Right?
It's not the point. Not the point. All right. Number 25, Boychuk at QB. Nobody back. Oh, sorry, that's Logan had a quarterback. Logan was the tailback. And sacked before he can go anywhere. That swarming defense of North Langley.
Well, look at the big bodies in the front there. And they're just getting back into that backfield so fast.
Sorry, I couldn't see Logan under center there. My eyesight deceives me. I'm getting old, man.
Yeah.
It's starting to go. Eyesight, clarity of mind, it's all starting to go. Here we go. 1 man back. Second and about 13. There's the pitch to Hunter. Cuts to the outside. He's looking for some room. Looks to make some holes. Maybe picked up a few yards, got to the original line of scrimmage. What I like about Billy Hunter is he's the spark plug for the team. Yeah. He gets out there, and he doesn't look for gaps. He makes them, and he makes plays. And he's a very valuable member of this team.
Well, number 29 there, who do we got for number 29, was able to grab a hold. Caden Bell gets a hold of his jersey here. And, 52. Sorry, 52, my bad. 6'2", Manny Patio. Gets a hold of his jersey there, and as Billy's pulling away, he's just not letting go, holding on for dear life, and luckily enough, he was able to.
It's keep your feet moving, right?
Yep.
And he does it beautifully. There's the kick, and that bounces out about the 55-yard line. We'll call it at the offensive 54, just inside. Anyways,
1st and 10
First and 10 Bears.
Well, it only took them 3 plays to get in the end zone last time. See if they got it again, eh?
Well, it's tough because I've seen in 12-man, and of course with Owen with the killer arm. So it's running play, the corners back off a bit, and all of a sudden the wideouts go wide, and then the ball's up in the air and they're out of position because they just keep you off balance with that. And again, if everybody's covered, Sieben just runs. So it's very hard to defend against this guy. He's so good. Ooh, Giants coming in. Number 81. Oh, Cameron Neal had it. He was looking upfield.
And I think you're right there. I think he was running before he caught it. It was such a perfect play. The Giants brought the heat here. And they said everybody over Sieben, so he just dumps it over top to the cleared out middle. And here we go here. And smart play, just dumps it over top. And Cameron Neal, I think he was thinking, I got lots of room to run here before he caught the ball.
Yeah. Anyway, 2 more tries, 2nd and 10. Still at the 55. You like that? My gangsta.
Gangsta.
Totally gangsta. Sieben from shotgun. 1 man back. Hands off to 17. Tamika cuts inside. He's got some wheels. He's got some room. He's got some blocking. Look at that. I mean, Billy Hunter almost had him, and he put on an extra. That's Tamika, right? 17.
Yeah, 17, Tamika.
Puts on an extra burst of speed and slips out of his hands. That's some greasy stuff. And number 10 brought him down for the Giants. Of course, Caleb Anhorn.
Number 80 got out there. Who's 80 on the North Langley Bears? Juan Valet got out there to do some blocking, but Tamika outran him and just he couldn't get out in front of Tamika fast enough.
Brilliant wheel. So that's up another 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line inside the offensive zone. Back to shotgun. There goes the halfback. He's wide open. Look at this. In the breadbasket, wide open. Nobody's near him. It's going to be a long night for the Giants tonight, I'm afraid.
Well, 3 plays again.
Yep. It's tough. I mean, you've got a skeletal squad out there, and look at the bench over on Langley. There's twice as many players.
Well, and this was one of the problems that we had when we're putting the season together. They're playing a 9-man, but they had enough guys for a 12-man team.
Well, don't they have 2 teams?
I don't think they have 2 9-man Bantam teams.
I thought they did for some reason.
Maybe they do. No, they just got the one.
Oh, they just got the one. Okay.
Yeah, they just got the one. But they had enough.
Yeah.
They had enough for a 12-man team, and they had to put a couple kids on the wait list and tell them sorry because there was no 12-man in the.
Ball is up, nicely batted down. Big Cade Kelly, the monster, gets his arm up there, just like his old man taught him, right?
Yeah. Just like Pop showed him how to do.
That's his dad right here. In case you haven't figured it out.
Yeah, the guy fist pumping, that's his dad? Yeah.
We figured it out? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice block. Gets his arm right up there. They have some size on the Giants team. They're just a small squad. It's just, there's only 17 players, and that's a drag.
Yeah.
It's well coached, and the kids are actually, I was talking to a bunch of the parents before the game, the kids are having fun.
Well, and that's the number one thing. And I mean, there's 17 kids that are getting to play football.
Yeah.
Without 9-man, they wouldn't be able to. And there is no 12-man Bantam or midget in the Lower Mainland anymore, or actually in BC.
Right.
Because it's just the bodies aren't there for it. For fall.
Yeah.
Well, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in the spring as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was really tough for teams to field 12-man in the spring this year.
There's only 4 Bantam teams.
Yeah.
There's another worm burner. Slips past Talker. Davis LaPerriere wisely smothers the ball. Of course, you just got to maintain possession.
Yeah.
Did her job. And that's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Go Giants. See what they can do. I would like to see them throw the ball more. You don't see the ball going to Davis, for instance, that much. Parker Clark has got some real wheels. A little bit shorter player, but super fast. And I'd like to see the Giants open it up a bit and get the ball to some of the other players that don't normally get a chance. Because, they're having a tough season, so make sure everyone's involved type of thing. But
well, and it's probably not due to the play calling. They're having a rough time getting the ball off out there. Right. So to give them some time to be able to throw when you got that defense just coming flying at you.
And we got Logan Head at pistol. 1 man back. There's the snap, drops back. He's got his man. Oh, just out of position. Looks like he had Caleb Anhorn in his sights. and wasn't where he was supposed to be, or somebody did something they weren't supposed to do or something. Incomplete pass is what I'm trying to say, Matt McRae.
You got around to it. Even that, you watch it there. He gets up, he throws the ball right away, and he's getting hit as he's throwing the ball here.
Yeah.
They've got to get him. Got to get a block on the guys on the edge and give him some time to actually do something with it.
All right. Second and about 8 from the pistol. There's the snap, a little low, drops back. Now he's got his man. That's what happened to Langley 2 plays ago, right?
Yeah.
Didn't quite have it.
Well, you know what? Then they came back with a touchdown, so now it's the Giants' turn.
Now it's the Giants' turn. Correct. What are they going to do? They're going for it?
I think they're going to punt.
Yeah, they don't have much of a chance. No choice.
Well, when they're scoring from on 3 plays from the center, you don't want to give it to when you're 25, right?
No. It's a good thing they have a punting. They've got a kicker, so.
Well, yeah, Big Boot too. He had that last punt. It was
fantastic.
That was a good one.
Here we go. Gets it off nicely. And what is it?
Out of bounds.
35, 45-yard line?
Yeah, it's going to be short. It's going to be short of the 45, probably about the 42.
Speaking of punting, did you watch the Patriots-Giants last night?
The Patriots punted them out of New England. Yeah.
The opening touchdown?
No, I missed it.
You missed it? Punter goes to kick it and nails it off the back of his own player's head.
Oh, jeez.
Straight up in the air. Big O-lineman or whatever just waits, grabs it in the breadbasket, marches it right in. That started the scoring. It was a weird first half. I mean, there must have been 15 interceptions between the two teams in the first half. It was a gong show.
Interesting stat. There's only 2 quarterbacks. Oh, go ahead.
Handoff to the outside. Gale, number 4. Got some wheels. Hold down. Nice. Number 25, 52 with the very good tackle. And that, of course, is Dayton Roger showing up.
Good job,
Sorry.
Dayton.
So, fact.
There's 2 quarterbacks that have run or thrown for 300 yards and run for 2 touchdowns in a game.
Okay.
Twice. They've done it twice. There's only 2 of them.
Okay.
One's Tom Brady. The second time was last night. Do you know who the other one is? A little trivia for you.
I'm going to say the Giants quarterback. No?
No.
No. Okay. I don't know. Who's the other one?
Joe Montana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Only 2 quarterbacks have ever done that.
Nice. Number 16, outside. Nice catch. Should be good enough for a first down.
He's right there. That's for sure.
Joe Montana grew up in the Steel Belt.
Yep.
That guy was a... Is that good for a first down?
It's going to be tight. That's for sure.
They're conferring the chains. Joe Montana scored and ran for 2? Joe Montana.
Threw for 300 and ran for 2. Yep.
You're kidding me.
No.
He ran. I don't ever remember. He hit Jerry Rice for... Why did... Like,
well, they're probably quarterback sneaks right on the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, God, I miss those days, man. The old West Coast offense.
Yeah.
Him and Dan Marino, and that was football, Matt McRae. Not like today.
Dan Fouts.
Dan Fouts.
Yeah. Eric Correll. Dan Fouts was a mastermind with the ball.
He was. Unfortunately, he just couldn't do anything. Oh, look at that. Handoff number 16, number 25 comes out of nowhere, takes his feet. Logan Boychuk with a nice little tackle. So it's up 3rd and about 1.
Well, there's a lot of pushing, and they couldn't get a hole open, so he tried to sneak around the outside, and Boychuk just came flying in there. Here's
That's
the replay.
Owen
Seaman's trying to get the first down, and he just gets torpedoed there. But he did get enough for the first down. He got up.
He did?
Yeah,
okay.
Because they only needed about a yard there.
He got the ball across.
And he got across, but then he got hit backwards. So forward momentum puts him for a first down. Dan
Marino, eh? Dan
Fouts.
Joe Montana. Drops back, number 16. Sieben wants a man. Here's it out. Number 14, ball is live.
We got it.
And looks like the Giants recovered. He hits number 14, Braden Van Meeuwen, right in the breadbasket. And all of a sudden the ball gets stripped out, and the Giants jump on it. And it's 1st and 10 about their own 1 yard line. That's a big defensive play for the Giants. Look at this beautiful pass.
Well, it's a great pass here, and Van Meeuwen turns around to try and get it into the end zone, and they just hooked his arm and popped it out.
And who was that grabbing it? Number 10, it looks like?
Yeah, I think so.
Caleb Anhorn.
Yeah.
Having a great game. So I'm going to tell you trivia about Joe Montana.
All right, fire.
He played Notre Dame, And who was one of his most famous teammates that had a movie done about him?
Rudy
Rudiger. Rudy Rudiger was a Fighting Irish, and Joe Montana was the starting quarterback. He was there when he got his one chance. Flag on the play, somebody jumped. It looked like a lateral pass, but they called it dead before the ball got loose.
I think someone jumped prior to.
Rudy Rudiger was. I remember watching TSN did a documentary on the whole thing, and they were talking to Joe Montana. So they were so happy for him when he finally got that play in the field and just carried the team, right?
Yeah.
Favorite movie.
Yeah.
I cry every time. Every time he gets the ball, I cry.
That's a good movie, yeah. That's a good one.
Perseverance, man.
Yeah. Well, hard work pays off. Hard work pays off.
You know, the guy had a dream, and he just didn't let go. And it's just fundamentally remarkable. Okay, here we go. Giants, 2nd and 10. At pistol. Drops back. Wants to throw it. Oh, looks like he was going after Mighty Mouse, Parker Clark. But the ball got batted, right at the line of scrimmage. So it's up 3rd down.
Well, it looks like he almost had a second chance at it here, too. Number 25 knocked it out of his way for the Bears there. Here's
Taylor Bear.
The Bear knocked it out of his hands and almost right back to him.
If Parker gets that ball, he's almost gone. The kid is so fast. But now they're punting it away. 3rd down, 2nd down. What am I saying? Can't count. When you go into broadcasting, you can't count. There's the pitch to the outside to Hunter. He's going to get the bit of blocking. Cuts. Look at this.
Oh, fights his way through. Way to get out of the end zone.
Superb fight, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
It should be. It should be.
Billy just brings it, man.
Well, he fought through that hole. I mean, the hole closed up on him in a hurry. Let's take a look at the replay here. Nice camera angle.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we got some great angles down here. There it is. Pitch out to Billy. Comes around the corner, running hard, and hits the crowd of people just moving bodies. Big block there, too.
Number 33 doing the block. Superb. Austin Wagner.
Shoving bodies.
From the pistol, 1 man back. The snap. There's the handoff. Talker, 34 to the outside. Needs some blocking. He's got some wheels. Picked up a few yards on that. What are you going to give him, man, Macri?
I think he's got almost 8 on that one. He got a good chunk of yardage on there. He comes across on the jet sweep here and gets up around the corner and picks up the open yards that are there for him. Doesn't try to get too fancy with it. Gets around the corner, turns upfield, and there's one defender there. He tries to step past. Good tackle. Way to stay with your guy, wrap him up, and take him down.
Logan's a great athlete. He's at CSS. Plays basketball. Plays football. Really nice kid. I really like him. I'm a big Logan Talker fan. There's a snap. There's a handoff in the backfield. Hunter's got a gap.
Oh.
Should be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, he's going to get a 1st down out of that one.
Nice.
Giants putting together a nice little march here.
Really, that's a quick first quarter.
It was. Not a lot of penalties, couple quick scores. That's what happens.
It's football.
It's football.
It is.
Well, you can get quarters like that, and you get quarters that last 45 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
So we've been here for those ones, too.
Oh, my God. What was the opening game of the Huskers?
Yeah.
You were there? It's like an hour and a half to get through the first half.
Yeah.
Took an hour and a half to play 24 minutes or half an hour of football. That was just painful.
Yeah. The penalties in that game. Oh, my goodness.
Well, it was a lot of penalties, and it was 100 passing plays.
Yeah.
So you got to reset. You got to come back. It just, grinds out the clock. So I'm going to tell you a story. I'm looking at the scrim here. I see number 50, Evan Butler, and I'm talking to his mom, Karina.
Yeah.
And now I go back with Evan to Adam.
Yeah.
So we've gotten to know the parents. Great people. He started high school this year at Chilliwack Senior on the north side. And lo and behold, he's on the team with kids a year older. Handoff to Billy Hunter to the outside. Hauled down by big 62, Manny Fotillo.
Fotillo there got right into the backfield and messed that up on the Giants.
So, you're starting high school. It's a bit intimidating.
Yep.
Well, his Cade Kelly, big number 89, I think his older brother was there. They're all waiting for him day one. Welcome to the school. Let me show you around. Let me show you where your locker is. Like the whole team really gelled. And despite the record, they've only won 1 game this season. They've lost by some pretty big margins. It's a really good group of kids down there. And they went out of their way to make Logan feel really welcome, Evan feel really welcome starting high school this year. So it's just, when I heard that story, it just warms the heart. Teamwork, man.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what team's about.
There's a snap, dropping back, wants a man. Does he have him? Number 33, nice catch because he gets some yardage. He's got a good fight.
Oh, kept going, too.
Love it.
Good second, third effort.
And that's Austin Wegner. Bought it good and hard. We're going to move those sticks.
No, I think they barely got back to the original line. Or didn't quite get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's tough.
Yeah.
He fought it. He fought hard for it, though. Strong kid.
Swing pass there, spins off the first tackler, keeps driving forward, moving bodies, and picks up the few yards they lost on the first down.
Sets up third down and about 11.
Yeah, 11?
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, 11. It's a new number, folks.
It's a new number. And we got a flag. Nice punt. But somebody did something very wrong. Offside. Procedure. What do you think?
I'm going to call procedure here on the kicking team.
You blame the other side? Our guy? Somebody jumped? Our guy did. Okay, no problem. A giant jump. Right in the flag. So they fundraise for the teams, and you have to sell the raffle tickets and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But for the year-end party, they got a 50-50 going. You have to guess the collective weight of the team. You put $3 in? Did they get you with the bucket?
No, he didn't.
Oh, they didn't. So I put 3,800 pounds. So that's my guess.
All right, did you know?
Yeah, if I win, I'm giving the whole team, the whole pot to them, and I don't want to keep the money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Well, it's the year-end party, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
So if I guess, I'm going to guess 3801.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you have to pay the $3. I think Robbie put in 3801. 3801. So you have to do 38. Should do 37.99. Drops back. Sieben wants a man. He's got 81. Broad dodges one tackle. Charges into another. Gets to the 40-yard line. Good enough for a first down. Number 81, of course, Cameron Neal, who I think his name we've called a few times in spring tackle.
Yep. Yes, we have. He's a very good football player. You see Owen Sieben drops back. Good form. Just delivers the ball on the fly. The really nice thing about Owen's ball is you never see the guy stopping to wait for it or reaching behind him. It's always coming into his arms as he's running.
Running, right? Yeah. Tamika, the handoff, cuts to the outside. He's got some wheels, got some rooms, got some blocking. He's got some blocking right in. That, you know what? Tamika got the touchdown. That was a total team effort right there.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. His two lead blockers got out in front of them. They're knocking people over, and they were blocking. And, and I love this. That Tamika comes back, and he's high-fiving the blockers that got him in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Here we go on the replay. Watch this one more time because it's the thing of beauty. Owen hands off to Tamika. Tamika gets around the outside. The big number 80, Juan Valet, gets out there in front of him, and he's moving bodies, pushing.
Look at that.
Yeah. And who's the other one? Number 12.
Number 12.
Who's number 12 there?
Number 12, none other than Renzel Aranaza.
Renzel is a phenomenal football player, too. He came
dropping back, going for two. Ball up. He's got a man. Nice. Number 10. Smothers him. Caleb Anhorn does not prevent the 2 points.
Oh, nice little swing pass there, but the defense was all over it so quick. And it's a great job here by the corner. He knows that he's got to stay with his guy, and there's the ball's delivered and right away wrapped up. Doesn't even get a chance to time to spin out of the catch.
Yeah, good tackle. They throw a flag? There was a flag.
There was a flag.
There was a flag.
No, it's declining that.
Declining the flag. So that's a 20-0 Bear lead over the Giants. And we got about 9:28. I'm saying 9:28 exactly because our time counter here is just a pro. How many boys you got playing football? 2. Big. Very big young man. There's one right there who's just up here. Big solid boy. Was on our midget team, I believe, in spring midget. You know, you bring up the thing about 12-man, spring, and I look at 9-man here, and there's so many teams, like province-wide, because we do the 9-man championship every year, right?
Right.
Cowichan, Prince George, Williams Lake. I mean, there's so many 9-man teams. I think Kamloops got a team.
Yeah.
Kelowna's got a team. So I'm wondering if just stick the 9-man. And stop sweating over 12-man. There's only 4 teams. And
that's what it's starting to look like. I mean, if they're
nice
doing
kick. Well, that's going right to the. Hey, watch the language. Billy's going to pick that up. Oh, he's going to the end zone. Jump on it, Billy. Does he get out? No. So is that a safety? What is that, man, Macri?
That should be the Rouge.
The Rouge? So who
Yeah.
gets Langley gets the 2 points.
Oh no, they're calling it a safety because he kicked it back in there.
So it's 2 points for Langley.
Yeah, and then they're going to get the ball back too. So here he fumbles the ball into there. So now because he's the one that took the ball into the end zone.
Right.
You can't. It
He
becomes.
touched him. He touched the ball, went to the end zone, then he went after it.
Yeah.
So he's better off just letting it go past and just diving on in the end zone.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
so the head referee Derek Lassell there is given the safety sign. Yeah, But once he kicks it in there, it's a live ball in there. If he jumps
Right.
it in the end zone too, it becomes 2 points as well.
Right.
So yeah, any way you look at it, it's 2 points.
That was a heck of a kick.
Yeah,
That was a superb kick.
Well, and it wasn't so much the kick itself. It was a great kick, not taking away from that. But it was the lack of bounce because Billy was expecting it to bounce up, and it hit flat and skimmed across the ground right through his legs.
Now, does the cold, it's pretty cold out there. Does the weather do that? If it's the cold turf?
Well, that and the fact that it's an egg-shaped ball.
Yeah, well, there's that.
It doesn't,
Physics.
It doesn't bounce like a basketball.
We're getting into physics.
Yeah. Sometimes it comes up. Sometimes it goes straight. Sometimes it goes sideways.
Depends.
It's how the ball bounces.
How the ball bounces. So who gets it? So what happens? They kick off again?
Well, no. Now Chilliwack's going to kick to North Langley. North Langley gets the ball to 2 points plus the ball.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
We're doing hand signals here. One more. There we go.
Yeah, they need one more. But it's also a short kick, so it doesn't even get kicked from the 45. I think it gets kicked from back at the 35.
You're going to move them. There's so many rules to this game. It's worse than tennis sometimes.
I know some of them. I make up a lot of other ones, but I know some of them.
Well, you got to make it up.
No.
It keeps it interesting.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be kicked from the 45 like they're doing right now. I think it's supposed to be further back, but...
Now, who's our number 48? What's his name again?
Derek Lassell.
Derek Lassell. Long time. He's around a lot.
Yeah.
Good guy. Okay. Here we go. I think they're going to try and go onside here. Number 25 with the boot. They want that ball back. Nice kick. That goes to Gale, number 4. He's got some wheels. He comes down to blocking. Look at this. The blocks. Oh, nice. Number 25 for the Giants. Boychuk. Oi, Boychuk.
Well, Boychuk knocked his feet out, and 83 took him to the ground as he was going down.
Travis Richley.
Richley, yeah. He went down. He took him to the ground as he was going down. That was
And Gale's like, it's like nothing even happened.
Yeah.
I'd be in a wheelchair that day.
Well, hey, and here's the kick here. Gale fields it, and it's a nice big kick, and it's there so fast. He's got time to pick out where he wants to go with it. He gets his blockers in place, almost splits the middle there.
Nice.
And between Richley and Boychuk, they stopped a touchdown there because he was gone.
Boychuk is a very a Semitic term. Like, hey, buddy, hey, Boychuk. Hey, Boychuk. It's from I know that from The Simpsons, from the Reverend Hyman Krostowski. One of my favorite episodes. Steven drops back. He's looking for a man. It's number 17, Tamika. Pushed out of bounds. 64 was in there for the Giants. Darren Friesen.
They got a lot of pressure on him, and his running back bails him out here by just getting to a spot that's open. But then just about turns that into a huge play. So here he goes. He gets rushed out, rolls out. He's getting rushed. He sees his running back, Tamika, there. Tamika gets around the outside, makes a move here, and, there, that foot stepped out right there.
All right, second and maybe an inch from the shotgun. He's looking for his man downfield. Number 83 in hot pursuit. Ball is up. And I'm guessing, incomplete pass.
Yeah,
It looked like he was out of
pass.
bounds anyway.
Yeah, number 1, I do believe.
Was that one going in?
Yeah.
Kalen Casson?
Kalen Casson. Smart play here. He sees that his quarterback's in trouble and comes back to the ball. And this is when you work with a quarterback with the football IQ that Owen Sieben has, you become a better player because he'll make time for you to do the right thing.
Gotcha.
And here he does that with his feet. He gets to the outside, he draws the defense over there, and he allows his receiver to come back and give a chance on a play there. He missed, but there was a chance.
From the shotgun, handoff. Tamika still on his feet. I thought they had him. And number 83 for the Giants sacked him in the backfield, Travis Richley, and that's a turnover on downs. That's a good defensive play by the Giants there.
That was a good defensive series by the Giants.
Yeah.
They got pressure on Sieben on both plays, and then the sack there to get a turnover and not have them score. I mean, I think it's the first time the Bears have touched the ball tonight and not scored.
Well, interesting choice of plays, too, because they had about an inch to go, and he's from the shotgun, or at least the pistol, when you think he'd be under center, just trying to sneak it in, right?
Well, and I think they're going for a knockout punch there because they had Tamika coming across, it looked like on the jet, and there was a mix-up with the handoff, and by the time Tamika got it, the D-line was already through.
Right. Good fortune for the Giants. Okay, Logan Head at center. We got one man back, number 33 from the pistol. Here's the snap. Any minute now. There it is. Drops back. He wants his man. Does he get it? Picked off. Number 31. He's got some wheels. They get him out of bounds. And, of course, Jacob Brass. We know Dave Brass.
Well, we know Jacob Brass. We've seen him many times in the Meta Ridge games. He was a huge spark plug that year in JB that they won the provincials.
That was a killer team.
Yeah.
Caleb Gruniger was on that team, too.
Yep.
And his older brother is with the Huskers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called his dad out. I announced for the Huskers. I get to call his dad out once for standing next to the fence. He was the only person standing next to the fence. Like, sir? It was very funny. He got the joke, so look at that. Good wheels. That's a tough play. All right, let's see if the Giants can get the ball back. They had a good set of defensive play. They turned it over, but they had positives going in. So let's see if they can capitalize. Once again, from center up, number 14, wide open. The Giants are just giving these receivers too much room.
Giving them too much room, but the first tackler came in there, and he spun right off of him. He tried to throw a shoulder, and the receiver, number 14, who's that?
Braden Van Mewen.
Braden Van Mewen does a nice job spinning off the first tackler, but he couldn't get spun off the second one. The second one grabbed a hold of the jersey and held on. There catches the ball, spins because
too high.
Way too high, not wrapping up. Second one went too high, but was smart enough to grab the bottom of the jersey and hold on.
So second and inches once again. Is that shotgun or pistol? I can't tell. That's got to be shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's looking for a man, keeps it himself. Just enough to get the first down, and Wisely just goes out of bounds, not to get hurt. He's a fast runner, man. He's a superb quarterback. He really is excellent. Phenomenal. Something like a phenomenon. And, of course, the pink socks by the Chilliwack Giants, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yep.
So we support all those moms out there who support football and do so much for the usually it's the team manager is almost always the mom because they are the most organized.
Yep.
It is without a doubt.
Yeah.
Whoop. Timeout. Somebody jumped. I don't see a flag.
No flag.
Ball misplaced. What are they doing? There we go.
Oh, I think he might have moved it forward.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes when the center gets set there, they kind of move the ball forward a bit. And
the snap, drops back, wants a pass. Does he have a man?
Yeah.
Number 14
Van
on
Mewen.
his knees. Van Mewen. Not enough for the first down, but it's a good second and probably picked up like 6-7 yards on that catch. 2nd and 2, so picked up 8 yards.
Nice.
Who are you texting?
My mom.
Mom, I'll say hi for me. You guys getting organized for Thanksgiving?
And no, I got to meet up with her tomorrow. She texted me while I was driving here, and I totally forgot because I saw you right away, and we start talking. And,
Oh, of course.
and so I just blame you.
Giants almost got caught in a change. Ball's up. Number 12 gets nice catch. Hauled down, but not before they get the first. Yeah, that's good for a first down. Number 34, Logan Togger.
So close.
That was very close to being completely like 2 men short.
Well, here you go. Here's the football IQ too. He sees that nobody's set on the defense, so snap the ball quickly and get the play off. And nice pass there to number 12. Who's number 12?
Number 12 is Renzel Ron Arnaza.
Renzel makes a nice catch. Another one where he caught the ball and right away he's tackled.
Right. Number 16, ball is up. Almost picked off. 34, Talker wanted it so bad.
He came across there. He just about had that. He definitely made sure it wasn't a touchdown, that's for sure.
Got his hands on it. So it sets up a 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Of course, they're standing at about the 15-yard line, if my eyes don't deceive me. Maybe the 16, 15, thereabouts. Tell Mom I want extra stuffing, okay?
We're not actually doing Thanksgiving this year.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
everybody's
busy this weekend, so we just can't get it off. We'll do it again another weekend, but
snap, ball is out. Under pressure, Sieben dodges a tackle. Look at that, almost sacked. Now he's got the ball up. Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah. After all that work, Sieben's like, I put it there for you.
Is that good?
No, he missed it.
He missed it.
Yeah, through the arms. Watch the replay, Tim. Watch the replay.
I couldn't tell. Somebody's head was in the way. I'm just kidding. All I had to do was stand up. It looked like he had it, but he didn't have control.
He didn't have control coming to the ground. And great play by the receiver to get open, too. So here's the snap, and the pressure gets on him right away. And he gets hit.
One.
Chased out of the backfield, around the corner, drops the ball down, and just can't bring it in.
All right.
So close.
3rd down. There's the snap. Sieben. He's squiggly, staying behind the line of scrimmage so he can still throw it off. And does he do it? Looks like the Giants get the ball back.
Yeah, Giants are going to get the ball back.
They've given up 22 points, but there's been some flashes of brilliance on this Giants defense.
Well, they're getting pressure on Sieben and making him run around out there and keeping him from being able to run up the field, too. So he's running side to side. But the coverage downfield on the receivers is solid. He has no one to throw to.
Yeah.
You know, the receivers were doing a good job earlier getting free and coming back to him.
And tighten it up.
They tightened up the defense on him.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of room, right? Because it was short yardage. It was on the 15-yard line.
Yep.
So he doesn't have the whole field to get open. So excellent job by the corners and the free safeties to cut off all the wide receivers. All right, 1st and 10 at the 10. See if the Giants can get some points on the board. I want to get a touchdown. 2 minutes left to go. Let them get a touchdown. Looks like a handoff in the backfield. Billy Hunter fights.
Stays on the feet, keeps pushing himself forward.
Superb. Absolutely superb, and that's good for a Giant. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. There are the parents.
Yeah.
Gotta love them.
Well, when you get in games like this, you look at if you're on the not winning side. I hate that other at the L
trailing.
If you're trailing in a game like this, you celebrate the small victories. A 1st down, and when they haven't had much luck getting them, that's something worth celebrating.
Yeah. They played Cowichan last week, the Giants, and did not have Billy Hunter. You really noticed it. He's the spark plug, right? He helps make things happen. There's another shot to Hunter. Could be enough for another 1st down.
Oh, he's going to be close.
It's going to be super close if it isn't.
Yeah. I
We got parents signaling.
Yeah.
And they're moving the sticks. Nice. Yeah. Look at this. And keeps moving, catches the ball behind him, and just turns upfield enough. Reaches out. Beautiful.
Beautiful job by Hunter to get that arm back and get a hold of that ball and pull it forward.
And then, of course, to extend to get the 1st down, too. Okay, here we go. Under center. 1 man back. There's the snap. There's the handoff up the middle. Pick up a few yards. I think he did.
Maybe a yard or two. Oh, looks like could be a bit more. Maybe
looks like the ball's going the other way.
Oh.
Looks like the ball came loose, and it's Langley ball. It's going the other way.
I didn't even catch that out of the scrum, but
I didn't. That's a heartbreaker.
The guy with the white hat's pointing in that direction. It must be right.
That's a heartbreaker. They had some momentum going. That's what kills you when you get the momentum going, and you get that quick turnover like that.
The white hats are never wrong.
They're never wrong. Don't argue with the white hat. You hear me?
I argue with them quite regularly. I never win, but I ski.
All right. Well, the Giant defense has had some good series of downs here. Let's see if they can get that ball back. It's even from shotguns, dropping back. He wants a pass. Ball is up.
Oh.
Number 12, Tamika.
No, Renzo.
Renaza in the end zone. And a 28-point lead.
Well, and this is the thing. Renzo and Tamika, either one of them, you can hit them in stride, and they're going to make a play on it. And here you go. It's a great ball by Sieben here. He knows where he's going all along. Sets back, delivers. Renzo picks it up.
Two
ball
Giants
moving.
there, and he catches them off balance.
Steps around him. The last 2 times Renzo caught the ball, the defender was right there and grabbed him. And this time Renzo was smart. He kind of stepped back and then jumped forward.
Yeah.
Watched the defender go past him and jump through that hole and into the end zone.
So they're going for 2 here. If they get this, we got straight time. It'll be a 30-point lead. Rolls out, wants a man, going in the end zone.
Oh, through the hands.
A little too high. So the Giants at 28-0 deficit for the Giants, a 28-0 lead for Langley. And the Giants need a touchdown here or something to keep from straight time. They're not playing terrible, right?
No.
It's just it's such a powerful offense from Langley. It's so hard to defend against.
Well, this defense, too. I mean, Langley's got a pretty complete team out here. They're swarming on defense, and they're relentless on offense. So they just keep coming.
They really do. Great group of kids, though. All right, the pregnant pause. I have 2 Thanksgiving dinners this year.
Oh, way to rub it in.
Well, normally it's just one, because my wife's family, people aren't around normally.
Yeah.
So our friends, who there's just the 2 of them, both their parents have since passed away, and their siblings, brothers and sisters, are in different parts of the country. So just they would have everybody over.
Yep.
So we have 2 this year, because now we're going to my father-in-law's place, which is kind of boring. But anyway, I go because I'm married. There's the kick. It's a bibbler.
Yeah.
Did it go 10 yards?
No, it did not, and that's what that flag's going to say right there.
So what happens?
Giants going to get the ball in pretty good field position.
Not bad.
Short of the 55.
Well, pretty much midfield, so
Yeah.
it's got to go 10 yards, right?
It's got to go 10 yards, and that it did not.
Did not.
And right away when I saw that, I was thinking, oh, that's a little short.
Yeah, Giants ball. There we go. Nice. All right, well, the Giants get a bit of a break. They got $1:40 or so on the clock. Let's see if the offense can make some magic. They're missing Gage O'Neill. He's one of their other big offensive threats.
Oh, yeah.
And he's camping this weekend, and it's just like, oh. So, but what do you do? I mean, you know.
How dare you have family plans on the Thanksgiving weekend? And
When there's football. Couldn't have just waited a day. It's Friday night. Okay, under center, 2 men back. They got the big guy. Hand off, dropping back for a pass. Sacked.
Well, he looked like he was going to throw it out on the swing pass, but then he paused, and in that pause, he got sacked here.
And he had Big 83 there blocking for him, Travis Richley.
Well, Travis was trying to block 3 guys there. I mean, that was he had 2 blocked really nicely. But here's the snap here. He turns around and there's Richley. So I guess he's got one there, and the other guy came through and just wrapped him up from behind.
Just couldn't get the ball off. They want that quick pass, that quick short pass. Just didn't have the time to get it off. Okay, under center, 2 men back. The snap, the pitch to Hunter. He needs to get to the outside. He needs blocking, and he's not getting it.
No.
71 wrapped him up. Brendan Ing. And that sets up 3rd and very long for the Giants.
Well, it's tackle here. And you watch here, the guy playing tackle pushes Brandon Ing out and I'm pretty much into Billy Hunter's path. Like right there, he shoves him right out off the second blocker. No one seals in that edge. You got to seal that guy inside to give Billy that edge to get around the outside.
There's only so much one guy can do. Like when I don't care how fast you are, if your O-line's not giving you the gaps or the holes, I mean, you're not going anywhere. And here's the punt. And it's going to come through our window. Hit the fence. I thought it was going to go over. Souvenir. Okay, so 46, 47-yard line. Where are they going to mark it? About 18 seconds left to go.
Yeah. They're going to go way back. About the 50,
49,
yeah.
It's hard to tell those big wide arcs. Well, the Giants need to 3-and-out these guys and then regroup at halftime and come back in a strong second half. They're not playing terrible, right?
No, definitely not.
They're not. There's some really good positives coming out of this. Their defense has really shown up when it has to. It's just that their offense does not have enough time to get things going, and that's what's killing them.
Well, and because our timekeepers keep an explicit time.
Explicit. We got a flag, so they're going to call this. Somebody's offside. Seaman's looking for somebody. He's going to go out of bounds.
We know it's only got about 10 seconds left on the clock. They're going to decline this because it's going to be a 5-yard offside. Oh, they're pointing at the Bears.
So procedure.
Nah, still offside.
Still offside?
Yeah, I think the receiver on the near side took off a little too soon.
So what's procedure would be the O-line.
The O-line moving's procedure, and that stops.
Offside is everybody else.
So offside's the outer guys.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a 5-yarder. So maybe the Giants can get a sack and get the ball back. What's going to happen here? Time will tell. You watch Blitz tonight?
No.
Okay. Why do we do it? Why?
Well, I was driving here.
None other than Wayne Bjork is my guest.
Yeah.
It was great. Talked about the history of the Giants and his contributions. ChilliwackGiants.com. It was a great interview. Thank you, Wayne. Sits behind us.
You talk about the history of football because I'm pretty sure he skinned the first pig for the foot.
It runs out. It's number 81. Jeez. Cameron Neal with the catch. Oh, my God.
When you talk about people in football that do things to build the sport, to build the brand, and you look at what's been done here with Chilliwack with Wayne Bjorgi at the helm, it's phenomenal. I mean, we're sitting here broadcasting on the World Wide Web.
We owe a lot.
Yeah.
He brought us together, too.
Yep.
Partnership paved in glory. Ball is up. Bit of a squiggler. And picked off. Anhorn's got the ball. She going the other way? She's going the other way. Nice pick.
Yeah.
Stayed with the receiver and just robbed him.
He got in front of there, saw the ball. Yeah.
You hear the Giants' parents? You hear that?
Yeah, they're excited. They're ecstatic about this.
Nice pick. And you know what? You got to credit the defense on that because they rushed the play and it was a wobbler.
Yep. Yeah. Well, he got it away quickly here, but the receiver got behind the defender. Not enough separation, and the ball came down right into the defender's hands.
Caleb Anhorn's hands. Beautiful. Okay, so again, can they do it on offense? Can they get him enough time to get out to get some offense going? That's the test for the Giants in this game. They got a break here. 1st and 10 at the 25. From the pistol. Drops back. He wants a pass. Ball's out. Looks like it got batted.
Yeah. Right away. That defense is coming through there so fast. They got to get a nice big block there. Give them some time to do something with that ball.
What are they not doing? What's the Giants' O-line not doing that you're observing?
Blocking. That's what I just said.
They're just not blocking.
Yeah. They got to get they got to get up there a bit faster. What's happening is the defenders pass them before they're getting up out of their stance. They got to come up out of their stance faster.
Yeah.
And they got to be a lot more solid.
Quick hands, quick feet.
Quick hands, quick feet. Get your body in the way.
Under center, 2 men back, I formation. There's a snap. There's a handoff. 33, still on his feet. He's got some fight. Not bad. Pretty close to a first down. Of course, that is none other than Austin Wegner, and gets the one.
Well, we've
They're
seen
moving the sticks.
In spring tackle, we saw Austin Wagner run, and he's a tough runner. Like he has no problem lowering his shoulder right there, getting off the tackles, turning upfield, coming back inside and taking on bodies.
He's a big, strong kid, and he keeps his body, his center of gravity low.
Yeah,
which makes it really tough to tackle. All right, going back to pistol, 1 man back. Wegner, 33. Here comes the snap. Talker in motion. Ball is up. Does he get it?
No.
Just overthrown.
Oh.
Sets up a 2nd and 10.
He threw it in. Oh, and that's going to be the end of the half.
Get a little excited there. Okay, there we go.
It's cold out there.
It is.
It's tough to hold on.
It certainly is. Okay, well, a 28-0 Langley lead. The Giants are starting to wake up and battle. We got a bit of a football game here. So let's take a break. See you in 15 minutes, 12 minutes. Tim Amy, Mad Macri, ChilliwackGiants.com. And we're back. Team Amy, Matt Macri, the incomparable Mr. Matt Macri. ChilliwackGiants.com, second half action. A 28-0 Langley Bear lead over the Chilliwack Giants. Giants are showing some good signs of hope and good plays. Like their defense is actually playing a lot better than the score allows.
Well, and 14 of those points came off, the first two drives, three plays each. Since then, they've really kind of tightened it up. There was an interception,
some turnovers,
but the Giants have really tightened it up on defense and made it difficult here for the Bears.
However,
the Bears' defense is so good.
It's swarming. They just, they're making it almost impossible for the Giants to get anything going.
Yeah, they are for sure.
Okay, so Langley kicks off to the Giants, get things started. Third quarter action. They're going to announce the winner of the full team weight contest. I put in 3,800. You're going to do 37.99. Nice kick.
9-0.
It's a dangerous. LaPierre. No, she leaves it for. Gets out of the way. Billy Hunter picks it up. He's got some wheels. He's got some fight. Nice. Gets to the 35-yard line. Not a bad return.
Well, you tell his knees bugging him and he's questioning his speed because before he would have just foot raced that guy down the sideline. This time he turned back and tried to fight a little bit. Billy's got some good wheels on him, but I wonder how much that knee's kind of slowing him down.
And Davis Lapierre was on that play. She let the ball go. She couldn't corral it, so she gave it up for Billy, then blocked. I guess that's the right thing to do.
Well, and she got a good block there too. The guy was flying, but she got an arm on him and gave Billy enough time. But number 71 gets across and cuts Billy off.
All right, we have under center. Nope, from shotgun. What am I saying? The snap, the jet sweep. Talker cuts around to the outside, but he needs blocking, and it hits. Well, he picked up a good 5 yards. And big number 80 on that play for Langley, and I believe that is Juan Valet.
Juan Valet,
the one and only, number one in the Valley.
Yeah,
and,
he's big boy.
I got the, here the Langley fans. The Langley fans love that joke in the intro. It's killing him. I was on fire. It was on fire, Matt Macri. I can't describe it any other way. So you're going to take a 15-minute break here while you eat your massive thing of fries and gravy?
I could do two things at the same time.
That's great. Okay. The snap. The jet sweep. Number 25 up the middle. He's got a bit of room. He's got the first down. Not a bad series of downs for the Giants. They got a first down going. 25, I believe, is Mr. Boychuk.
Well,
hey, Boychuk.
The first jet sweep I seen take off like a helicopter. He ran to the quarterback, and instead of continuing pass, he stopped and went straight up the field, and it really caught the defense off guard and allows him to get the first down here, and he just takes off running straight up the field.
Smart play.
The whole defense is motioning with the sweep. He hammered on the brakes and hung a right.
Another jet sweep coming up. Low snap. Ooh. Yeah, that was supposed to go to Hunter, and he just couldn't get the ball off.
Yeah, that did not look good right from the start.
And number 33 at pivot, of course, is Austin Wagner, which gives you got a decent arm, and he can block for you, too. And it looks like we have an injury. Matthew Gale's coming off.
Yeah. He's walking very tentatively here, too.
Jeez.
Now, the big guy had fallen on him earlier, and he got up like it didn't look like it even hurt, but now he's looking like he's in a bit of distress, and we hadn't seen anything else happen on the field. So.
And off the backfield, it looks like Evan Butler, the bruiser, number 50, with some good fight, bringing the ball up there. Sorry, we got distracted by the Langley player coming off the field.
Yeah.
Looks like they did a direct snap. That's one of their plays, a direct snap to 50 Butler. And he's just a short, stocky, powerful kid who loves to fight and play. He's a tough kid, man. Here comes a snap from the pistol. Looks like going jet sweep. No. Austin Wagner hangs on to it. Fakes the sweep. Wagner drops the ball. Does he hang on to it?
No, he does not.
Langley gets it. Oh, hang on. How are they marking it here?
Well, it's going to be a turnover on downs because they're short of the first down markers.
It is, yeah, you're right.
Regardless.
Wagner's pleading his case. He had his ball hands out. I think you're right.
Yeah, it's going to be short.
Heck.
Well, and here comes Austin, comes flying forward, hammers a body, lays out there, but the ball came out just as he was crossing the yellow line. He had to get to it came out as he was coming across the 55. He had to get to the 54.
Right.
Didn't quite make it there.
That's tough. That was a good set of downs by the Giants, and it's a bit of a heartbreaker that they couldn't do it, but they showed some good fight, and you get some positives out of a set of downs like that, and their defense is playing well. So let's see what the defense can tighten up and get that ball back. Okay, well, I'm going to cough. Pardon me.
Bless
Cold and
you.
flu season. Tamika in the backfield. Dodges one tackle. Billy Hunter ties him up.
Still fighting over there.
Jeez, picks up 5 yards on the play. Kid's got wheels and just brings it.
Well, and toughness,
Hey, you want to do
too.
your three?
Oh, is she out there?
She's out there. Cindy, get her bucket lady up here. Get the $3. Tell her to come up. No, for the guess the weight of the players there. Oh yeah, okay. The call. Okay. Sorry, 2nd and 6. Drops back. Sieben, ball up. He's got a man. Oh! Incomplete pass. He was gone.
Two things you don't see too often there. Owen Sieben throwing it behind his receiver and Renzo not catching a ball.
Oh.
Yeah, those two are usually money there. So
Look at his backpack. It's a sloth. Okay.
just hanging around.
So 3rd and 6. Ball at the 51-yard line. Pardon me. Can't do math. Okay. From the shotgun. One man back. Drops back. He wants the pass. Does he have a man? Ball is up. Now he hits him on the money. And that's good for the first down. Number 17, Tamika, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Tell her, announce again. How can she not hear you?
She's talking.
I don't care. Cindy, put a little oomph in the voice, girl. Come on.
Yes, the weight of the Giants. We would like to see you up in the tower.
No, now she gets it. Okay, thank you very much.
Things you don't hear in a beauty pageant.
Things you don't hear at a beauty pageant. Guess the weight of the players. Okay. The number's too low. Number 81 with the catch. Does he get past the line of scrimmage? He does.
Cameron Neal.
Giants got a tackle, man. They had him at the line of scrimmage there.
All right, you got to cover for me. I'm going to go guess some weight over here. What'd you guess?
3,800?
All right.
37.99. If you get a run interference for me, I'm stealing a fry. I went 38 even, right? Yeah. He got Robbie already did 38-1, didn't he? Oh, okay. There's a handoff. Tamika, 17's got some room. Squiggles, nice little stiff arm. Cuts to the outside. And eventually it's number 25, Anhorn, that ties him up. Logan Boychuk, pardon me. And we got an injured player, so make sure those boys take a knee. As he was cutting around, Boychuk came around and tied up his feet, and I think he may have torqued an ankle or a knee. These fries are fantastic. Matt Macri. He's up. He's a fighter.
He's up. He's moving. And off. Who was that?
It was 17 Tamika. A bit of a twerk. I bet you he tweaked a leg or an ankle because he was coming around and he wrapped up his feet.
Gotcha.
But not before they got the first down, so it's a Langley 1st and 10.
Well, here's the
at the
replay here.
24-yard line.
Gets it, cuts back the other way, heads off the upside, makes a move there.
Beautiful
Nice
stiff arm. And well, here it comes. See?
Oh, yeah.
All right. From the shotgun, Sieben. Slot backs in motion. Drops back. He wants a pass. He's got some room. He's got some time. Does he have a receiver? No, he hangs onto it himself like he'll do to you every chance he gets. So what did you take?
Beats you with his arm, beats you with his legs. 38-01.
Second down at the 31.
Second down at the 31.
The Giants need to tighten up their offense. They're doing really good for a while there, and they're giving them too much room. But he's burning them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't find a receiver, so he makes hay.
He beats you with his arms. He beats you with his legs. He's got a good football brain, so he
It's very hard to defend against this kid. Oh, drop ball. Drops back. He's still got some room. Can he get it off? Oh, reaching for number 14. Kind of a desperation pass, but just couldn't squeak it in. It's hit him in the fingertips, but just a little bit too far out.
Yeah. But he makes a good play out of a bad snap and gets around the outside edge there.
Ivan Butler in hot pursuit.
And this is Owen Sieben. He keeps the play alive. Even when things break down in the pocket,
Yeah.
he keeps the play alive to the outside. And like you said, if you asked you, he'll turn around and run.
Unbelievably talented young man. Okay, from the shotgun. One man back. There go the slot backs. The snap drops back. He wants a pass. He's got a man open.
He's got tons of time. He's going to take it.
We got flags all over the place.
Illegal block.
Illegal block. Ooh, that was a nice hit by Billy Hunter there.
Yep, and then threw him
Right
out
in
of
the
bounds.
shoulder.
But they're calling in a
Something
trainer, it
hurt?
looks like.
Bit of a blindsider. Is that I can't see who's down. Is it a Bear player down?
Yeah, there is a Bear player. It looked like
Billy Hunter came in and laid on a shoulder.
Okay, so here's a replay here, and we're just not going to quite see the penalty because it was just off the screen there. And there's Owen doing some moves, stepping around, and yeah, somebody got hammered pretty good there.
Yeah, it wasn't Sieben.
No, Sieben's back up. He's in the huddle.
So illegal block, so that would go against Langley, you think?
Yeah.
They haven't moved the ball yet, so I guess they're waiting for the player. Not a bad crowd out tonight. You know, pretty decent crowd. This little lady here's got her dog. A little blanket, 2 dogs, little blankets. We got a sloth backpack over here. It's a good night.
It's a great night for football. It's nice and clear out there.
Nice, cool, clear, crisp day. Is that the trainer coming out? There's the trainer going across.
Well,
I guess he was on the bench with Gale, I guess.
Yeah, I'd seen him leave with Gale, and now he's running back out there to take a look at another one.
And they're pulling the players off the field, and this is not good.
Oh, you never want to see this.
No, this is not good. So the players are going to their respective benches. So someone's in some tough shape here. So stay tuned. ChilliwackGiants.com. Tim, Amy, Matt Macri. It's a 28-0 Langley lead, 6:23 or thereabouts in the third quarter. We have an injured player down, so we're going to figure out what's going on. You and I'll just keep talking. Oh, guessing that's the dad. Kicking a bench. I guess that's the dad. He's a little upset that his player son maybe got hurt.
Well, he might have gotten sent off the field.
Well, he was on the bench and he ran over, but I think he came off because remember Matthew Gale came off, so I think he came off with Matthew Gale. So we were running back on, but I don't know. I'm speculating, right?
Yeah.
Call an ambulance.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a delay for us. So Robbie will go off air for a bit. Okay, so we're going to sign off while we wait for an ambulance. It'll take a few minutes, and the game will resume probably in about 15, 20 minutes thereabouts. Okay, Tim, Amy, Matt Macri, ChilliwackGiants.com. Okay, we're back. ChilliwackGiants.com. Tim, Amy, Matt, Macri. We had a knee injury on the field. I didn't see exactly what happened, but obviously a player got hit and hurt his knee rather severely. So he's been escorted off on an ambulance, and I trust he's going to be A-OK, get some top-flight medical attention. But, of course, it's never fun when you see a player get injured like that, Matt.
No, I mean, you got to remember, they're out here playing football, but there's still kids playing football out there. So you never want to see a kid get hurt playing a game, that's for sure.
No. But our game will resume. 6:23 to go in the third quarter, a 28-0 Langley lead. The teams are on the field warming up a bit because it is a bit cool out there. So it's all resuming. Hopefully everybody's okay. And I think it was Langley's ball, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it is. And they're going to have a first down off this, too, down around the 25-yard line.
First and 10, about the 24 by the looks of things.
Yeah, the Giants' 24-yard line.
Giants 24, so they're deep in the offensive zone.
Yeah.
And Langley, of course, they get one more touchdown or two more points. It's on straight time. They'll have a 30-0 lead. The Giants weren't doing too badly, but they started giving up. Their defense started breaking down a little bit and allowed Langley to march up the field. And, of course, Langley's offense is just so sick.
Well, it's a very potent offense. I mean, they can come at you in a number of different ways. They run the ball well with Jordan Tamika, throw the ball well with Owen Sebin, and then they counter on it with a couple of the other fast guys they have out there, too. So, but right now it's looking like...
Lost your train of thought?
Yeah.
Here we go. The jet sweep to Tamika, number 12. Dodges one tackle, dodges another. Still on his feet, cuts the other direction. He's got some speed. I think he's got the end zone. Does he?
He should.
Nice. Unbelievable. Holy mac. That's Renzel Ron Naza, pardon me.
Yeah, I thought it was Tamika too, but it was Renzo. He runs so well, stops and changes direction on a dime. He did it a couple of times in that run there. And puts it in the end zone for now. Now we're up, I guess, 34.
34-0, so we're on run time. It almost looks like the Giants had him a couple of times, but he changes direction so quickly.
Here we go in the replay. He comes across, and then he changes complete direction here. And the defender gets back outside of him, and he cuts back inside of him. And he does a great little head fake there.
Jeez.
Change of direction is beautiful.
Going for two. Dropping back. He's got a man.
Oh, and he holds it into the end zone.
Number 81 on that, Cameron Neal on the 2-point PAT. So another 8 points, so a 36-0 Langley lead, so we're going run time now, which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, it's a 36-0 lead. And
You want to see a close game. I don't care who wins, right?
The scoreboard doesn't really, it's kind of irrelevant except for the fact that, win or loser, both teams are playing well. And the Giants have played well today. It hasn't shown on the scoreboard, but they've played very well on defense. And their offense is getting a little bit going here late in the game.
It's just tough because, that Langley defense is so good, and they get right into the quarterback, and they just can't get the momentum going, right?
Yeah.
So it's a bit tough. But anyway, so we start 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line for the Giants. And at this point, they just want to sort of speed things up because and there's our clock start. Okay, from the shotgun. And jet sweep, no, quarterback keeper. And it's Austin Wagner fighting his way up. Picks up 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, picked up about 2 yards on the play here. They did this once before, and I think the Bears were ready for it this time as they do the double jet, but he doesn't give it to either of them. So both come across, and they fake like they got it, and Wagner keeps the ball and drives up the middle. But nobody bid on the Bears defense on that one.
They've done it a couple of times, and they've actually got some yardage out of it. And I think the Bears are picking up on it now. So from the shotgun, there's the snap. There's the Boychuk 25. Not a bad bit of carrying there. Picked up a good 5 yards. Sets up a 3rd and about 2.
And you see the sportsmanship of the North Langley player. They're helping him up off the ground afterwards. Another really good run here by Boychuk. He comes across on the jet, but then hangs a right and heads straight up the field. He's done that a couple of times tonight, and every time he's done it, it's picked up 5 yards. So not a bad little play.
From the shotgun. There goes the jet. 2 players. Fakes the jet sweep again. Wagner. Does he get the first down? Good fight. And gets the first down. Gets it into the offensive zone.
Wow. He really pushed on that one there, too.
80 looks like he may have gotten hurt. He's lying down, so we're calling a trainer in.
Yeah. Well, it's cold out there. The ground's hard. And
he just took his helmet off. That's not a good sign.
Taking some big hits out there. And I think he got trampled in the pile there. He was kind of one of the first ones in. And
it's hard to say.
Looked like all the bodies came right over top of him.
He's talking, so he's moving his hands, arms, and legs. So I think he's maybe got a stinger or whatever.
Yeah, he was pointing at his right shoulder, and then he was able to move his right arm. He's lifting him up and above his head. So the coach is going to help him up here.
There we go.
Going to help him up.
Give him a hand.
It looks like he's okay. Good man.
What do you say? Cindy? What's the line?
He's a warrior. He'll be back.
And there you go. Okay. Big number 80. That's Juan Valet, isn't it?
That's Juan.
Yeah. Heck of a player.
Yeah.
He's coming back. He's. I think he just got a little.
Well, he's been a monster on the defense, and he's been putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Okay, the snap. Direct snap to Butler.
Oh, he almost picked up that first down on that.
Nice little carry. Picked up a good 7-8 yards on that play.
Nice little carry there.
You ever meet Evan Butler?
No, I haven't.
He's got really handsome smile, like a really warm smile, and his cheeks are perpetually red.
Oh, yeah.
Rosy cheeks. Like he's just the nicest kid. A little trouble on the snap there. Something went sideways. Yeah, you get to know Evan. He's kind of quiet, soft-spoken, which is funny because his parents are really sort of chatty and outgoing. Both their kids are both kind of quiet, and they're like, where do they get it from? Yeah, they're nice, super nice family, the Butlers. Karina and Adair and Melanie and Evan. All right. Third, sitting at about 6 or 7. Woo, live ball in the backfield. That'll be turnover on downs. They're doing the crisscross applesauce. The ball hit the...
There is a flag on the play, though.
There is a flag.
Yeah, on the far side. Offside on the defense. So that's going to move it up 5 yards. That might be enough for a first down here.
Pretty close.
I think he needed it was 3rd and 5.
Yeah,
so,
they're moving it. So the Giants get a lucky break on that one.
Yeah, because that play didn't go very well. The low snap bounced off Wagner's leg and it's straight out there. Luckily, it was recovered. Nobody picked it up and ran it back for a score or anything, but...
Okay, 1st and 10 Giants sitting about the 43-yard line. From the shotgun. There go the tailbacks. Another low snap off. No, Wagner hangs on to it. He's got some fight, picked up a few yards on that. Nice thing to see about the Giants, despite being down 36 points, they still got pop in their step.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But you can tell, it's a team like this that's been on the losing end or the non-winning end. I hate that L word.
Okay.
And on the non-winning end of games that know how to keep fighting because they've been there before.
Yeah.
Right? It's the ones that win all the time that all of a sudden they get in a hole and they don't know how to get out of it.
Right. Builds character, right?
Yep.
Ball is up. Does he have a man? Did he get it?
No.
He's looking after Parker Clark.
Parker just couldn't get the separation from the defender on that one and just couldn't get around him to get to the ball. And the defender did a good job of just putting himself between Clark and the body.
Parker Clark is probably one of the fastest human beings I've ever seen. But it's just he's a little bit shorter, so it's a little bit tough. It's like on a play, the height differential makes it a bit tough to get the ball to him. The kid can move. You get him the ball with a bit of blocking, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Like he's gone. All right, here's the snap. Live ball. That's a tough play. Those two tailbacks, the slots crossing.
Yeah.
You really got to time it. So it's a turnover on down, and it's a Langley ball.
Well, the Bears are just trucking along here. Their defense is doing well. And they're keeping the Giants' offense on its heels, so they're not able to get anything going. And now their offense is going to come out here and just come at them hard.
Well, I mean, you're up 36 points. What are you going to do as the Langley offense? You're going to throw it a lot. You're going to try some different plays. Maybe put in the number 2, number 3 kids. Siemens not going to sit.
No, and I don't know if they've got they've got a lot of guys that play offense. A lot of guys just play defense. I'm not sure if they've got a ton of kids that they could that
could sub in. Yeah. So we'll see. We got the refs having a little conference here. Was it a timeout? Oh, they called a timeout. Pardon me.
Well, it would have had to be the Giants because once it comes to plus 30 points, it's run time, mercy rule. The Bears can't call a timeout.
Yeah. It's cold up here. The good news is Steve's buying the drinks tonight. He guessed 3,860 pounds. And what was the winning number? 3,880 or something like that. Right. So he's only off by 20 pounds. I did 3,800. I thought, and you did 3,801.
I got it.
You thought you won it.
I got the prices rated. Yeah, I didn't realize that he'd gone with a higher number.
Oh well. Steve's got the drinks. We're not paying, so we don't care. Okay, handoff in the backfield. 81's got some blocking, got some wheels. Look at this. Gone. Gone. Is he? Yeah. I mean, he had literally 3 guys running with him.
Well, and
blocking.
Juan Valet is obviously better because he was one of the guys out there lead blocking for him.
There was 81 that ran that in?
Cameron Neal.
Superb bit of teamwork. That was a beautifully exercised play.
Well, and you see Tamika's no longer out there, and they're putting in some backups and getting some other guys some runs with the ball in here. Neal comes across, takes the handoff, cuts through the defense there, but then gets in between 2 blockers. So
kid's got a hell of a stride.
Yeah. He runs well, and he's watching his blockers. They're doing his job. Cuts back across here, steps into the end zone.
And did he get it?
No.
Pretty good defense on that.
Very good defense on that. I think you're going to see this be the end of the quarter here, or pretty close to it. And the Giants will be starting at their 45-yard line. Yeah, there's the end of the quarter marker.
End of the quarter? They're calling the game?
No, it's the end of the quarter.
Oh, yeah, right. I keep forgetting you spin the hanky for the end of the quarter. That's right.
4 times a game.
4 times a game. I should know that by now. I've only been doing this for my 6th year. My 6th year, Matt Macri.
Have we been doing this that long?
I've been doing it. Well, you came the year after.
Oh, okay. I didn't think
so you've been doing 5. I've been doing it 6. I'm the veteran.
You're the veteran.
You lean on me for advice.
Yes.
Not really.
Pass on your football knowledge to me.
That's right. My broadcast football knowledge. All 15 minutes of it.
So last time we were on the air together, not last week, but the week before, Tommy Guns came up and you asked me about getting a haircut.
Yeah.
Well, I got a haircut today. It's my quarterly haircut.
Looks fantastic.
Well, the problem is now my hat's too loose.
Oh, you got to put it in the dryer.
Yeah, I have to shrink my hat back up so it fits my head.
There's the pitch to Hunter. Cuts inside. He's got a bit of room. He's got some good fight. Oh, hauled down. Big one, Valet. Going in for the tackle.
Well, and that's when you got a guy like Billy Hunter who runs so hard and fights so hard after it, you got to take him down hard, and that's where he ends up with the bumps and bruises, and he's up limping a little bit on that knee.
That's the thing about a player like Billy, because he does play so hard. He's prone to get injured like that.
Yeah, and you're gonna see that, and he's gonna if he's not gonna change his style of play, so he just gets used to ice and Advil.
Ice and Advil, the ice bath. Okay, Logan Head back at pivot, taking it from the shotgun. One man back. Here comes the snap. Dropping back, wants to pass. Ball is up. He's got a man. Talker. If it's not a first down, it's awfully close.
I think he's going to have enough there. Well, nope, he's going to be just short. He's going to be about a half yard short of the first down.
So what do? Sneak it?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure. You got to go. We got to go to the end zone. No, it's gonna. That's why I don't
Take
coach.
a shot at the end zone.
That's why I don't coach. Because I would do that. We're down 36 points. Let's go 42 points. Let's go to the end zone. You're not kidding. It's literally 6 inches. So do you go for that? He's going under center. There we go. We got a sneak coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, no. To Wegner. He got it.
Yeah. Yeah, he
totally got it.
definitely got the first down.
Look at
on that
Logan.
one.
61.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know. He's
Yeah,
pulling.
he's letting that ref know. It was there.
Yeah. There you go.
And the referees appreciate that help from the players,
Of
too.
course they do. Everybody wants to be told how to do their job. Everybody.
I know I enjoy it.
Sure. I do because I don't know what I'm doing. So, okay. 1st and 10, Giants. The offensive 54. 9 minutes left to go in the game. 42-0. And from the shotgun. Pro set. There it is. Drops back. Wants a pass. Does he have a man? Picked off. Number 81. Looks like he had Billy Hunter. Probably stepped out of bounds. So Langley's ball about the 45 or 40-yard line. It's going the other way. That's tough.
Cameron Neal here is making a play for player of the game in the second half. He's got a touchdown and now an interception. Jumps that pass there. Billy came inside. The pass went outside. I don't think they were on the same page there.
No.
And Cameron Neal's going the other way with the ball.
It was double coverage, too.
Yeah.
There were 2 guys there. It's tough play in the best of times. Okay, 1st and 10, Bears at the 35-yard line. And let's see if this Giant defense can maybe get the ball back. Tim Amy, Matt Macri, chilliwackgiants.com. There's the handoff. Gets to the outside. Giants tied him up, not too bad. Still picked up a few yards. 81 with the carry, Cameron Neal. Again, having yet another play.
Have another play, and then helping him up off the field. I like this Cameron Neal. He's a very sportsman-like player. Second time we've seen him today helping an opponent up off the field, and here he comes through, gets tackled, and it just gets hammered on after the fact, too. And then he helps up the guy that tackled him.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Well, you never know who you're going to be playing with.
Yeah.
Right? So respect each other. Drops back, wants a pass, in trouble, and they sack him. Look at that. You don't see Owen Sieben getting sacked very often, and there's Austin Wegner, 33, coming in for the big play.
Well, he saw the pocket collapsing, and he had nowhere to go to the sides, which is his usual rollout when he sees it start to collapse. But both sides collapsed at the same speed, so he had nowhere to go. He was looking for somewhere. And then all of a sudden, it was the big man and Austin Wagner right behind him.
Playing for your pride now. So 3rd and about 15, ball on the 29-yard line.
Well, and this thing, too, is Owen Sieben can make
There's
that
a
big of a
handoff.
play.
Oh,
good job.
Big defense. Turnover on downs.
Big
gives the
defensive play
Giants
there.
some good field position there. They take over on about the 27 or so yard line. Not bad.
Yeah, it's been their best starting position all night, actually, here.
It has.
And you see the handoff there, and the defender came flying in, wrapped him up right away, and was able to take him down.
Big 55 for the Giants, jumping around, pumping the old fist. Tyler Kelly was liking that. So, Steve, where are we getting drinks tonight? Wherever we like. All right. We're flying to the Playboy Mansion, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, under center. To Talker, up. Oh, we wanted Parker Clark. He just was a little wide.
He didn't get himself set there. He didn't get a good grip on the ball. He turned and he flung it, and I think he had the time that I think he could have gotten himself a bit more sorted before trying to throw that ball.
Yeah, that's a good play. They've actually done that play before, and it's worked. I think you're right. He just rushed it a little bit.
Yeah. No, and the play itself would have worked. I mean, Parker had the gap on the defender. He created that separation. It was just not a rush of a throw.
Yeah. All right, from the shotgun, one man back. To Talker. Cuts in. Still on his feet. He's got some fight. Cutting to the outside. We got a flag on the play. But he picked up a good, I'm going to give him 8 yards on that carry.
Yeah, he had a really good run there. I'm wondering what this flag's for. I'm guessing face mask.
It was at the play, like the ref was standing right there.
When I say roughness,
You are against Langley, so 15 yards, automatic first down. So it looks like the Giants catch a bit of a break, and that gets them almost within the red zone.
oh, they're way deep in the red zone now.
They first and 10, or first and goal rather.
Maybe first and goal down around the 3 or 4 yard line.
That far? No. Really?
Yeah. So you are. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal line.
It was half the distance, 15.
15 yards. So yeah, they're going to be down underneath the 5.
Inside the 5, so they're marking the ball about the. Gosh, were they that close?
Yeah.
That's like 25 yards. So
2 yard
second,
line.
first and goal in the 2. The Talker to the outside. Does he get in?
Oh,
Did he do it?
big stop there. Right
The Giants
at the
are
goal
calling
line.
it. The Giants are calling it. I don't see the refs, though. They're
No.
the ones that count. It'll be second and goal, probably on the 1 yard line.
No, I think it's even closer than that. I think it might be the half yard line there.
Giants are a little flummoxed. They thought they had it.
There we go. And he jumps up there and just gets spun.
Oh,
Doesn't
right
get
on the
it.
goal line.
Doesn't get the ball across the goal line.
Well, they got 2 more tries, so.
Great effort.
I'm gonna go say hi to my relative.
Okay. Quarterback under center. Come on, Logan. Get in there. And
And a
Wagner
big push. And
gets a
he's in.
touchdown. There you go. That's a positive. That's a good feeling for the Giants.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling. 6 points on the board.
Well, and that's the thing is they got the turnover with the short field. They got the big penalty, moved them forward, and they capitalized on those mistakes.
Yeah.
And that's what you like to see out of a team. And here we go on the replay. Hands it off. Wagner just drives. 83. Big 83 was it?
83. Travis Richley.
Travis Richley hammers himself through there. And so now they're going to go for 2.
I guess they don't have anyone to kick. I think Gage O'Neill's their kicker normally, right?
Yeah.
25. Oh, okay. Boychuk. Well, they're going for 2. Hands off the Talker. Is he in? Oh!
They're going to say no.
No.
He got stopped, and that was Cameron Neal that came in and made that big stop. I think Talker saw that hole open and thought, I'm in there. Darted towards the end zone, and Cameron Neal came out of nowhere and just leveled him.
Look at this.
Here he goes there. Massive hole. I could drive a car through that hole until, bam, there's Neal. And about 2 yards sideways.
And he gets up, though.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Talker's a tough kid. He plays hard. I love watching him play.
Yeah, he's a fun kid to watch. But that was a good hit. That was a good play. So they get 6 points on the board. So good for the Giants. It's kind of a pride thing at this point, right?
Yeah.
Score a touchdown. Not bad. So you leave on a positive, right?
Yeah.
We talk about this all the time. There's always positives out of a game. That's a huge positive for the Giants.
Yeah. The scoreboard matters for 1 point. No, it doesn't matter if it's 100 or
Yeah.
you know, 50, 100, whatever team's up by 1. So that doesn't matter. It's how you played during the game.
Correct.
And I think the Giants can walk away being pretty proud of how they played during this game.
They did. They played really well. And it's, again, it's a depleted squad. Doesn't help.
Well, and bad bounces, and I mean, you got to be lucky to be good and good to be lucky. So.
Yeah. No, it's actually been an entertaining game.
Yep.
We've had some blowouts that are just snore fest. Like, oh my gosh, when is this going to end? This is actually a fun game. Does it go? Goes the 10 yards. 81 picks it up. He's got some wheels. And he's hauled down on the 50-yard line.
Just couldn't get going there. Just couldn't get going. Billy Hunter was able to take him down from behind.
1st and 10, just inside the 50-yard line for Langley. We got about a minute or so to go. So do they do 3 downs? Do they take a knee? What do they do?
Well, the classy thing would be take a knee. It's good. The clock's ticking away here, so it's not going to be much time. They may try and run a play quickly and then take a knee if there is another play after that.
All right, from the shotgun. Oh, low snap.
Yeah.
Flag.
Some offsides
Some.
on the offense.
Plural. He's going to get it off. No, still on his feet. Holy mackerel. Finally got pushed out of bounds. There you go.
Yeah.
So how are they going to mark these penalties? 8:25.
Well, the slots on the offense were offside, so it's going to move 5 yards back. They may get one more play out of you.
Oh, okay. Right. I had to think about that for a second. So it's against Langley, what you're saying. Yeah. 5 yards, yeah. Repeat first down.
Well, I think at this point, if North Langley's not just kneeling it down, I don't really see a point.
Yeah.
But looks like he's calling a play, so they're gonna go with one last play, and that'll be the end of it.
Calling one last play, you sort of risk a player potentially getting hurt, right?
Well, and I'm not really sure what the point is because you're so far ahead.
There's the pass, 81. Dodges one tackle.
Yeah.
All down by another.
And that's the ball game.
There's the ball game. All right, a 42-6 Giants win.
No.
Langley win.
The opposite of win, yes.
Langley win, pardon me. I apologize to the Langley fans out there. We had a player hurt with a bad knee, taken off an ambulance. That's not fun. But overall, I think it was actually a decent game.
Well, I see Jordan Tamika limping off the sideline over there, too. So he took a bit of a beating, and now we got another player down on the ground.
Number 54.
Yeah.
Jordan Williams.
Rough game. Not a dirty game at all.
No.
But a lot of heavy hits. Both teams came to play football tonight, and I think they both did a really good job.
They did.
North Langley coming out on the top side of the scoreboard.
They did. North Langley is a very potent team. Very potent team.
Yes, they are.
Okay, well, we're going to sign off till next week. Tim, Amy, Matt Macri, Friday Night Lights, ChilliwackGiants.com.
Once again, we need all of the players from our two teams to make their way down to the 50-yard line for the IHOP players of the game. We need both teams down on their 50-yard lines. Please and thank you. We are going to announce the IHOP player of the game. It is a bit unusual, I think. We do. 50-yard line. Both teams, please, if you can make your way down to the 50-yard lines. This is each team's opportunity to pick one player from the opposite team that they felt played an exceptional game on the 50. Yeah, just take a knee. All right, for our first pick, the Bears have chosen for the Giants number 80, Kira Gansky, as the IHOP player of the game. Kira. Congratulations, Kira. Congratulations. Don't spend it all in one place. And for the Bears, the Giants, for the Bears, pick number 14, Brayden. We need somebody to take, there we go. Thank you very much. Number 14 for the Bears, that is Brayden Van Muyen. Thank you very much for an exciting game, and hopefully we'll see everybody. I probably won't see anybody until next season. But have a great Friday night. Thank you for coming out and playing. Thank you to the fans. This is Friday Night Football here in Chilliwack.
Now, listen to her and look at her. She doesn't look like the type that would have tattoos or sleeves, but she does. All right. Yep.